What's up, Aries? Look, you might be a busybody coming up. What I was getting for you as I was getting into your energy is that you are in high demand. Okay, it's a lot of people who want to see you. It's a lot of people who may need your advice, your expertise. They may want your opinion, your feedback. Okay, they may need you to do something for them. But whatever the case may be, you will be in high demand. For some of you guys, you have gifts, skills, and talents that are going to be called upon, and it may come as like a shock, or some of you all may already know, have like things lined up, and the whatever show or whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's going to go well. Like, I'm seeing good feedback. Maybe other people will be giving you feedback, but whatever the case may be, you're going to be in demand. Now, for some of y'all, this could just simply mean you in demand around your household. Your person needs you. Your kids need you. Your family needs you. Okay, you gotta cook. You gotta clean. You gotta whatever. Now, hopefully, it's something better than that. Hopefully, it's not just the regular. But I do feel like it's different in the sense that maybe you haven't had these types of people reach out to you, or you may not have been asked to do the type of things that you're about to be in high demand to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get to the center of the reading and see how this may apply to you. Ooh, Four of Wands. We're kicking it off with a soulmate relationship. Maybe you're in demand from one specific person. Maybe one person wants you or needs you or hopes to be bonded with you. I'm gonna just keep it real. We coming into the fall season, we coming into cuffing season, and I ain't trying to blow up nobody's spot and ruin nobody's surprises, but this would speak to, in the fall season, someone joining hands in marriage. Some of y'all may elope. Some of y'all may quickly, plan a wedding, even if it's not eloping. It may just be like, let's just go ahead and get married. I'm seeing justice at a peace with this as well. Or this is what someone wants from you. They want to marry you. They want to do it quickly, though. Like, I'm getting that in demand. It's like quick energy, okay? So maybe someone wants to lock it up with you. And also, this could be, even if we just started dating, the person may feel like you are there forever. You are someone that they want to be with and have that, longevity with in their future. Let's see what it's crossed by, though. Whoa, this jumps out. Ooh, five of coins. Five of Pentacles. So we're talking about now someone feels left out in the cold. Wow. So either this person who wants to be bonded with you, y'all was bonded before, y'all had everything going on, and now y'all not. Maybe there was a break. Maybe there was a pause. Maybe there was a let's just, see what happens type energy. It's like something shifted. Wow. So maybe you don't want it, or you're not moving as fast. Maybe someone is getting cold feet, but it's like something just shifted. Like everything was bonded, everything was good, and now someone is shut out. Let's see what happened. Let's see. Here we go. Knight of Cups. So someone made an offer. Okay, this would be kind of like a situation someone proposed and the other person said no. And that made the other person feel left out. Or the other person said, let's be together. Let's work this out. Where are we going? What does the future hold? Okay, but the offer is of knight status. Now, when we're in tarot, we like to talk about the kings and we like to talk about the emperors as far as mates go, or empresses, queens for my fellas out there. But it's like what this person had to offer was knight energy. Man, I feel like somebody else just got this exact reading where it's like, even though you may have loved this person, there may have been a bond. Something I'm hearing has come up short. Either something or someone is coming up short. And that's the pause. That's the holdup. And it could have even been someone from the past that you walked away from, and their energy is just kind of showing back up. The nights they leave and they come back and leave and come back. So the energy is just coming back around to remind you, maybe kind of to put their self in your face. Remember me? Hey, Aries, remember me? Remember we used to be back in love and stuff? Remember before you pushed me out into the cold? That kind of thing. They want to just kind of remind you that they're here. They exist. Okay? As everyone else may have you in demand, it's kind of like, hey, come see me too. Let's see what happened in the recent past. Oh, no, let's see what's at the deep root of this thing. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. So it may have been due to money. Okay, this being left out in the cold financially could be because this knight wasn't producing the type of money that needed to be there, or couldn't provide the way that, maybe you thought. This could also be you saying, you know what, this relationship is not suitable for something that, I want to do with my future, as far as money, as far as empire building, as far as leaving my legacy and, stacking coin. Maybe the person did not have work, okay? They were out of a job, or they did not have the financial resources or tools to be able to provide in this relationship. Because again, we're talking about a knight. And if it's not the money, we're talking about currency, which is like your time, your energy, your effort, the things that you hold valuable. Maybe there was a mismatch. Maybe you could have held fidelity as very valuable, but the person did not. Okay, remember, we're talking about a knight, someone who goes back and forth. But you're not crazy to think that this person from the past was your soulmate or your twin flame or whatever type of title you want to give it. You're not crazy to think that the person that maybe you have left behind, or maybe it didn't work out, you're not crazy to think that that wasn't a spiritual bond, because it was. Let's see what's in the recent past. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. So again, another knight energy. So this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So something that maybe a seed was planted a long time ago. Or maybe it's been a long time coming before this person, said anything. Maybe before you've heard from this person. Let's see. Let's go ahead and clarify why this Knight of Pentacles. And you know what? It's like slow. I'm saying like slow money, or slowly gaining momentum. But once it takes off, it takes off. Could be this person. Let's see. Four of Swords. And I just heard someone got a late start. Okay. Now this Knight of Pentacles is slowest moving knight. Like I told you, the person wants to come forward, wanted to say something in the recent past, but this is the Four of Swords. They put that on pause. So even if this person has changed, even if things have happened in their life that are different, even if they shifted from being the Cups, more emotional energy, to the Pentacles, more money-bound energy, it's like they put a pause on the whole thing. So some of y'all could have had someone want to come back, want to say something, want to deal with you, want to be back with you, want to present you with the cup of love, but something has held them up. Let's see. What has held them up? What has pushed them from not saying anything? Some of y'all like, good, they don't need to come say something. If they say something to me, they're going to get checked. Let's see. The Hierophant. So this is, okay, one of two things. Remember when I told you wasn't crazy thinking this was some type of spiritual bond? Here's the Hierophant to confirm that, right? We're talking about spiritual contracts and agreements, okay? So if we're talking about the Hierophant that may have had a spiritual bond, then we're talking about the same Hierophant that may have said, okay, now, whoa there now, horsey, okay? Because like I said, it's a contract. So if you have a contract and the contract expired, then the new contract coming in is not going to allow for this person to come back. So this person may have caught a spiritual download. Now we're talking about something on a whole nother level. Because it's one thing when your mind tells you to stop, but when you get a stop from the spirit realm, then, sometimes people take that just a little bit more seriously. And so that could have been what happened here. Not to say that you're not worth coming back to, or not to say that y'all won't come back to each other later, but as it pertains to this spiritual growth, the higher knowledge, and moving to a new level in their own personal ascension process, this is what they have to go through alone. This is why we have the Four of Swords energy here. So if you haven't heard from this person, or you feel ghosted from this person, it's probably because they're going through a different part of their ascension process, which now causes them to be more introverted. Okay, what's in the headspace? Whoa, we got a lot going on. The Four of Cups wanted to turn over. Whoa, now this is jumping out. In the headspace is the Judgment card. So something that was once, I don't want to say dead and dormant, because that's generally how this reads, but the way it's coming across to me is sleep. Okay, like a sleeping giant, right? Tiptoeing, walking on eggshells. You don't want to disrupt a certain part of a person, or you don't want to wake something up in a person that's going to cause them to lash out, go crazy, get mad, spaz out, any of that kind of stuff. So what I'm feeling with this is that you don't have to walk on eggshells anymore. Whoever it is that's coming in for you that may be new, or just the enjoyment of singleness, it's certain eggshells you don't have to walk on anymore. It's certain things that you can say, even with people, like you'll be able to express yourself without having to feel like, oh, I'm going to offend someone for telling the truth, or they're going to get mad, like any of that kind of stuff. That's wiping away. Also with this card, we talk about you personally transforming And this is like on a whole nother level though. Like we talking about one state of being to the next, something that was sleep. That's one state of being. You sleep. Let's take it metaphorically, right? You sleep. Certain stuff you don't see behind the veil spiritually. But then you become what? Woke. Which means spiritually, that third eye, that thing has opened on up. You see things from another perspective. You understand things from another perspective. And you ride with that. So some of y'all, that third eye chakra is about to be popping. All right. And it's about to revive some things in you personally that may have been sleep. Some old dreams that may have been sleep. Some old books that you wanted to write. Some old companies that you wanted to start. Some old inventions that you should have made by now. You know what I mean? All of that stuff is being presented to you in your forward mind because you're clearing out a lot of stuff in your subconscious mind. And it's going to reawaken all of those different things. Not just by you, but divinely waking up. It's like it's one thing for you to come up out your own sleep, but when your mama comes shake you and wake you up out your sleep, that's a whole nother wake up, right? So let's see what's coming in the near future. Ooh, 4 of Cups. I told you this wanted to pop out. So we got the 444 right here. Stability, solid foundation, being grounded. Things are equal, stable. I think I said that already. But the 4 of Cups is an offer that you don't want. Something that, you see how this person is kind of still in their own meditative state. It's like, I'm going to focus on what it is that I truly desire, what I truly deserve, and I'm not going to settle. For some of y'all, this is settling. Okay, again, I said we're looking for kings and we're looking for emperors. This is a knight. And it's like some of y'all saying, no, we're not taking the knights anymore. But some of y'all, I'm feeling like this is a past thing too. Like you may have already successfully found a king or an emperor and be working on cultivating that relationship for a beautiful future. This may just be a reminder of maybe something or someone who's gnawing at your spirit or showing up in your dreams or popping up in, your workplace, whoever, showing you what it is that you're saying no to. You're saying no to settling. You're saying no to the things that you don't deserve, even though that may have been someone that you were in a bonded contract with. But here comes the Hierophant saying, okay, cool. Either that contract is up. Here comes your new thing. Because I see that you've passed the test and you've learned all the lessons you were supposed to learn with these knight characters. So let's see if I can bring you now the king or the emperor or the empress and the emperor that you deserve. And I'm going to see how you do with that. Okay, but the Hierophant stepped in on that one. Remember, I told you, you wake up or you get that hand wake you up. And I think right now on the other person's side, that hand is on them, like waking them up. So anyways, no one's settling. No one's going back to something they don't deserve. If you're not up to par, you're not up to par. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. 4 of Cups. So you're not accepting an offer. You're not moved by an offer. Ooh, Ace of Wands, because there's a brand new beginning. You see how this person is focused? They are in a meditative state. They're probably visualizing all of the things that they want. And look, this is what's coming. A brand new beginning. So something new. Or if this was a person from the past and you're already dealing with something new, this is just showing you you're on the right track. You did the right thing. You left this person behind. Boom, you're at your new start and you decided not to settle or go back with what was being offered. Okay, here's that cup again, being offered. It's like this person is saying, you can offer me 4 of those cups. And it still will measure to the one thing that, you can't produce, which is being a king or being a provider or any of that kind of stuff, okay? For my fellas, and maybe, you ain't no queen. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. However y'all feel a woman ain't doing what she's supposed to. Let's see what the fear is. The Ace of Cups. So even though we have the ace in action, the ace in communication, the love, the chemistry, or the flip side, some of y'all are afraid of falling in love. You're afraid of the emotions. You would rather focus on your money, your coin, and have somebody and be cool. But if I fall in love, if I start with all of that emotional stuff again, like this is all the stuff you don't want to go through in a relationship if it don't work out. But as you move forward to a solid future with somebody who's much more suited for you, then those fears, may fall away. Let's talk about it. Why are we afraid of the Ace of Cups? So either we're afraid the brand new beginning in love won't come and the person who is offering this cup is going to be the best cup that we can get, or don't want to fall in love with nobody. It's nobody new. 2 of Swords, stuck, stagnant, not moving. So some of y'all are afraid that you won't be able to move on from this person, maybe emotionally, okay? Or this is the other person's fear. They fear that even though you may move on emotionally, mentally, you may not deal with them anymore, they're afraid that they won't be able to move on. Or you was the best thing smoking that they would have ever had, and they won't find anything else like that. Okay? So they're stuck. Sometimes people don't want to move forward in another relationship because they feel like, well, what if that person comes back? What if Aries comes back? I have to be open and available just in case Aries comes back. So they may dabble with Knights, they may dabble with Pages, they may dabble and deal and have little small relationships or whatever. But as far as like pouring in all of the emotions and falling in love, it seems as though somebody is guarded or they're gridlocked in that situation. It's only so far they're going to go before it stops. All right, let's see what you look like. Ooh, Page of Swords. So either you look like the spy or they are spying on you. But somebody is watching, somebody's looking. And to me, I feel like it's more directional, which means it's like more in your face. It could be social media and all that kind of stuff, but it's not necessarily spying if y'all friends or y'all follow each other online. Okay, it becomes fine if you got them blocked and they got to create a new page to come see what you're doing. That's why I feel like it's more directional. It's like this person that we're dealing with here, it could be, you know, a child's parent, other parent that you're dealing with, baby mama, baby daddy. But at the same time, it could be just somebody who you was in a relationship with. It could be friends, family, coworker, whoever. But somebody is either looking at you like, yeah, I know you looking at me, or you looking at them like, yeah, I know you watching me online. Or we end up at the same parties, and I know you see me with my new person, or we end up at the same, you know, banquets, or we end up at the same grocery store, whatever, and I know you see me. I feel like it's more directional. I'm sorry. I keep sending more like an in-your-face energy. Like they don't, like this person, if they wanted to see you or they wanted to know what you were doing, they don't have to stalk your social media to do it. For some of y'all, it's as so bold as to, if I want to pick up the phone and call you and ask you, are you dating somebody else? Oh, so that's what you're doing. Oh, okay. Like that, even it's that close. Okay. That's what I'm feeling like for this. I feel like this person don't have to go far and talk to this person, that person, this person. That they can come straight to you direct, or you can go straight to them direct, or vice versa. It's direct. Let's see what we got in your hopes, though. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. An even exchange of give and take. What I put out there is what I get back, maybe even a little bit more. Okay? Balance. Someone's looking for balance. Someone's looking to be grounded. Someone's looking to be stable. Harmony as well. Harmony in relationships. So, because like I said, for some of y'all, this could be a baby mama, baby daddy. You don't want to be arguing and fighting, you know, but you want harmony, and you want it to be equal, and you want it to be ideal with you, but at the same time, I don't have to over-exhaust myself explaining myself to you, or putting up with you, co-parenting with you, any of that kind of stuff. We have yet to see any kings yet, though. We have pages and knights that showed up. 2 knights and a page that showed up. Let's see what the final outcome is, though. What's going to happen? Oh, there she is, the Empress. So some of y'all are going into this meditative state because this is who you're trying to become with or without a person, male or female. Some of y'all just trying to get to that top dog position, whether it be in work, whether it be in life, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in becoming a business mogul or icon. You trying to get to that top spot. Now, luckily, we said, you know, Empress energy. So we may attract the Emperor because the Empress is married. She's very fertile. Okay, so you may attract your Emperor or the King. Okay, because this person is, you know, they have a partner. They have a power couple. So here, this person is not settling. The Empress or the Emperor is not settling because they have a brand new beginning coming, whether they come in building that empire or whether they come in actually being with someone new and having this emotional fulfillment that you're possibly afraid of. But let's see. Let's get some more clarity. So the Empress is coming on out. Y'all are coming on out. Let's see what else. Oh, 7 of Pentacles, self-care, self-investment, self-improvement, makeovers, home decor, wealth building classes, real estate classes, conferences. Some of y'all may go for some plastic surgery. Okay, some of y'all may go get braces. Some of y'all may go do something like work out and become, you know, more physically attractive. But whatever the case may be, the Empress becomes the Empress because of self-care, self-love, self-improvement, self-investment. Okay? And so that's what you all may be focused on during this time. Now let's pull one of these Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards to see what else may come up for you with this. Now, as far as the person, what I just saw was they phased out. Because the further you went towards this, it's like maybe either they couldn't keep up. Because listen, he's a knight. He's on a horse. He can come riding on in, but he can only go so fast. Okay, it's like if y'all on the expressway, the knights can go, 40, 50 miles an hour. The kings and queens can go 80 miles an hour, and the empress going 100 miles an hour. So at some point, he can't keep up, even if at some point he was ahead. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to go with somebody who's more your speed. Or maybe you've already found your person that's your speed. But let's go ahead and let's get this Vintage Wisdom Oracle card. Reflection. So that's what's happening. Because like I said, this person from the past, they kind of phase out. Which means your emotions get less over time. You stop crying, you stop caring, and then you look towards what you got going on. But then you look back and see how far you've come. Reflection. Especially if you have your other person now, your empress or your emperor now. It's like you're being asked to reflect. Maybe so that you don't make different, or so maybe that you will make different choices and won't continue to choose knights and pages. Okay? Maybe you will invest more in yourself as opposed to always looking to take care of other people. Okay, reflection on how far you've come and how much you've grown as an empress. All right, but that's it. I think you're being called to review and reflect what you've been through to see how far you've come, to measure that growth so you can be proud, so you can know that the next phase of what you're looking to manifest and how far you're looking to go, you know that that's possible. Okay, so that is what I give for you, Aries. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you all so much. And if you need a personal reading, you can go ahead and email your questions to waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Take a look in the description box to see how you should list your questions, okay? And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at waterstarvibes. Now, Aries, once again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you all in your next video.